In the boomtown of 1920s Houston, a junior college run by Houston's Board of Education was formed. What began as Houston Junior College would one day become the University of Houston. The oil industry and a deepwater port brought unprecedented growth that would make Houston the most populous Texas city by 1930. At the time, Houston had only one college, the highly selective Rice Institute. Seniors from different high schools approached Superintendent of the Houston Independent School District, Dr. Edison Oberholzer, with the idea of creating a junior college. They were students without the means to attend out-of-city colleges, and many of them worked jobs. Dr. Oberholzer established a school that was affordable and did not require competitive test scores for admission. By 1927, the first classes were held at San Jacinto High School and taught by faculty that came from area high schools. These were night classes that ran from 4 p.m. until 9 p.m., allowing students to work during the day. They worked hard and came together in a spirit of collegiality. Despite the busy schedule, there were also extracurricular activities like football, women's basketball, drama, social and women's groups, and a student-run newspaper called The Cougar. The first official sports team was men's ice hockey. While meant to be inclusive, HJC was closed to African American students. HISD simultaneously created Houston Colored Junior College at the segregated Jack Yates High School, the forerunner of Texas Southern University. HJC faculty were encouraged to assist their fellow instructors at the Black institution. In 1934, as enrollment at HJC grew, Oberholzer successfully lobbied the Texas legislature for a self-supporting 4-year University of Houston. The new UH classes were held in nearby churches. At that time, Dr. Oberholzer was introduced to Hugh Roy Cullen. He was a wildcatter oilman and a philanthropist with a 5th grade education. Cullen brought leadership and funding for a university that must always be a college for working men and women and their sons and daughters. If it were to be another rich man's college, he would not have been interested. In 1936, Ben Taub and the J.J. Sedegast estate donated 110 acres of land for the site of the new University of Houston. In 1937, ground was broken, and by 1939, the Roy Gustav Cullen Building opened as the first air-conditioned university facility in the U.S. It was the beginning of what would become the Tier 1 University of Houston, which continues to serve working men and women of all ethnicities and walks of life into the 21st century.